So you ever have that moment where you know the day isn't going to be great? I woke up to a phone call saying, "Go look in the yard. There's something wrong with the yard." Because my spouse can't just decide to tell me what's wrong. I got to go and look. And there's a dead deer in my yard. I don't know why it's dead, but it's dead. And if you don't know why something's dead, you don't go eating it. So, in the state of Utah, because I just spent the last 20 minutes trying to figure out what to do about this, you call the Department of Wildlife Preservation or whatever, Wildlife Services. Or you download a really crappy app that doesn't really work that well. They're not open for another like 20 minutes. They say 8 o'clock, but let's be real. They're not going to answer the damn phone. Oh dear, dead deer, oh dear. I didn't even get to sleep until like 2, 3, oh, 1 hours. No, I ate around 2, so it was probably like 4. Took pain medication. Because the weather's all wonky. Got hungry. Ate more than I should have. Instead of a snack. I'm still going to eat now, because might as well. And then I won't eat anything until dinner. That'll be my 12-hour window. Gotta fix my eat schedule, too. You're going to miss you guys next week? What's going on, Debbie? Yeah, I know our department says 8 a.m., but let's call 8:30. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do is 8:30. Oh, yeah, there's big old doe just dead in our yard. Lovely start to my day. Mom was in and asleep wandering around half the night and kept waking you up. Huh? Been there. Ooh. Hey, how goes everything? Something to do with you playing Star Rupture till late? No. Also, this is going to be a PSA for everyone. Don't buy me games like Star Rupture ever again. Never. Star Rupture, Frostpunk, anything world building. Probably don't buy me. I probably should not be like, it's one thing when I buy them because I wait until they go on sale. Steven here did an awesome thing and bought me a game. He was an amazing person and an evil act of kindness. Bought me a game that I am zoned in on. Also, I don't know where my hats are. Oh, there. Here's one. A smaller one, but look, I'm too damn tired. Too damn tired. Anyways, to cook today, we're just gonna grab a bowl, a spoon, probably stale. Not horrible. Off-brand Cheerios. That's the one thing I'll say. Don't get the off-brand Cheerios. If you can afford the regular Cheerios, get the regular Cheerios. Off-brand ones. Not great. It was not great. It's pretty much out of milk. Yeah. I had just enough milk for a bowl of cereal. Kind of, so let's be real. And Jeremy for the tired. Yeah, because the kitty got fed last night too, or pretty late. Had some hot dogs that were a little less than appetizing. I'm like, technically they're still good. I'm just gonna give these to the kitties though. 2 a.m. snack turned into be a late dinner, and I did that pretty much all weekend, where I had a late dinner and then didn't eat all day long. My sleep schedule and my don't buy me games like that. No, it's only slightly stale. I can't take my pills for another 5 hours at least. I'll have to wait to feed them later tonight. I will give them an extra can of food for dinner, but I can't give them another one for breakfast. Levi was forced to wake up to find out that there was a dead deer in his yard, and he doesn't know why it's dead. So as soon as we get done here, well, not as soon, but when we get done here, I got to go and call Department of Wildlife. Yeah. No, I was just saying that, Levi. I was just saying, if you don't know what killed it, don't eat it. What? What? The table's a mess. Got a leaky heater. Like the water is coming out of the heater. The heater still functions though. Someone reckons that killer got to it. I don't know, Steven saying, for those who don't know, our outdoor kitty is called Killer. Morning, Justin. How goes it? It's not supernatural related. Yeah, we just don't know. So. We've had plenty of deer get hit by cars. But I just don't know. What in the fuck? Truck with a bunch of its lights flashing. Bunch of extra lights flashing is in my yard now. Well, not my yard, but the downside of living. What are you doing? Are you trying to turn around? Because if you're trying to turn around, just pull in. I'd rather you pull in than try to turn on a busy fucking highway. What the hell? Yeah, I live on the highway. We've seen it plenty of times. Yeah, that's what he's trying to do. There's a trailer. Looks like he's trying to do a U-turn. Yeah, pull in. Pull in. Do it safely. Pull in, swing right. No? No, you managed to get... Okay, whatever. Gave up. We have to call the Department of Wildlife Services when they open.
Someone already tried to do that because there was a truck out there with the trailer just sitting out there. It had this logo and everything. And I'm guessing you can find
What the logo look like?
I could barely see it. Levi. I could only see the logo when I was up here, and I couldn't get a perfect one before it drove off.
But yeah, they don't open until 8, so there's no way they would have been able to call them.
It might have been the person that might have hit it too and was going to take it with him.
Mm-hmm.
But then it couldn't find it or saw that it was someone's yard.
Yeah, true. You got told hi, by the way.
Hi.
They say hi. And there's popcorn up here. I could buy it at the grocery store if I wanted to. It's really expensive. I haven't butchered anything myself, though, for years. Look, I'm not saying you shouldn't eat roadkill. But like me and Levi Markin were saying, if you don't know what killed it, don't eat it. Only roadkill I ever ate came from when one of us hit one of us hit something.
Here's a question. That thing was not there when I left. There's a chance it's been out there basically majority of the night. And whether that's perfectly able to preserve it, what are the chances of them asking if we
I mean, I'd be happy to keep the meat if they can tell us what killed it. Because there's the brain eating disease.
I
Can't eat that meat.
just think that's one hit it with their vehicle. And it staggered over and landed there.
We do know that it was within the last 12 hours, right?
Well, I left for work at 10 o'clock.
I wasn't there at 10.
So it had to have been while I was at work. It has not been 12 hours since I was at work.
It's below freezing, so.
Oh, yeah. That's why I said it was like perfectly preserved, basically.
Yeah.
I know it's a weird conversation to have, but I mean, free deer meat.
Yeah. I mean, we'd have to pay someone to, like, if they said that we can keep it, butcher it, then I just had to find a game processor, which would not be that hard. And
There's one just down the road.
well, the thing is, like, a lot of them, if you pay out the ass, they'll grab it and butcher it. Or, and this is what a lot of people do, they keep the meat and you get to have some meat. I'd rather do that. I don't have the room for an entire deer anyways.
I'm just saying.
Doesn't mean I want to try to find a way.
I mean, it's not like we didn't know where it's been.
Yeah, but we don't know what.
I know. I'm just saying.
And I'm just saying, who the hell taught you to eat whatever fucking died alongside of the road? You can eat roadkill, but you gotta know what killed it. too damn tired for this. Never wonder if I'm country.
I mean, I ate my mom's pork chops. Same thing. If we actually get to keep some of it, yeah, sure. Uncle Dan Tommy. Like I said, I have no problem with roadkill as long as you know it's roadkill. Actually, I think compared to that would be better than my mom's cooking.
Probably.
That would be safer. Even with the brain eating disease.
And here, insulting one's cooking is a death sentence. You're fat. Let somebody else have the can. You're fatter than me. Let's check it for swelling and broken. I ain't checking it for shit right now. I'm fucking tired. It's fucking freezing out. It's below freezing. Because that corpse has been out there for longer than 3 hours. It's frozen through. Which adorable kitty is that? This is Max. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Look, Mama can cook meat without it being something in green. What? Dry and green? Well, it's 20 degrees out. If it died 3 hours ago or more, I wouldn't be surprised if it was. It should be. Decomposition would have been slowed down. Oh, it's... What is it? It's, blood flow would have stopped. So that would have quickly expedited the freezing process. Yeah, no. Should be frozen. Depends on how cold it is. Echo, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 25 degrees Fahrenheit. Today, expect a high of 37 degrees.
So yeah. 20 degrees and lower. Yeah, it should be frozen. Make sure you keep the deer's heart. It tastes like pork chops. Like this is it could be 0 when it freezes in 6 hours. What are you eating? Okay, I want to point this out. I've gone hunting. I've shot, killed, butchered my own deer. The one thing I knew was to get that deer open, dressed, and taken care of quickly if it's in winter. Because it will freeze so damn fast even before you open it. We had a buck, must have been about 600 pounds. And mind you, it was like 10 degrees out. And it was nighttime, which, again, it had to have died sometime last night. Froze solid in a few hours. Where are you that it's not fucking freezing? You would be surprised how quick things freeze if it gets cold enough. I don't cook the same way. Gamey frozen meat, I wouldn't trust it. Zach, it's one of those things where I'm gonna probably pop off early today because I need to call them. Probably here in another 10 minutes. So we'll be live for another 10 minutes or so. And then I gotta make a phone call. And because it's in my yard. So no one can do anything until I call. Depends on how big it is. Doesn't look to be super huge. It's still big. Like it's it's probably at least 400 pounds. 300 to 400. It's not a buck. It's a doe. So the question is the reason for its death. And then, like, do I get to keep any of it? And if I get to keep it, do I have to clean it? Because I don't know what to do with a frozen deer in my yard. I don't have the money to process that or have it be processed. I just know somebody's going to try to charge me for something. Cold boning or processing sucks. It does. It's dough. Yeah, it might be frozen. But if it's not that big, I was referring to the cavity muscle are frozen. Yeah. Yeah. No. I should be clearer on this to everyone wondering if it's like frozen. And there's no way in hell it's frozen all the way through. That takes like a full day. But like the meat on the outside, like you ain't cutting through that. Like it's not like it's gonna be like a frozen block of ice. That's not what I'm meaning. But you the skin, the meat on the outer surface, everything that you would do to process the game would be frozen solid. We had a miscommunication. If it's been out there long enough, it could be frozen all the way through, but I doubt it. Because that would be 10 hours. It'd have to be out there for at least half a day. I can't hang it in the garage. My office is in the garage. That would be a horrible time for everyone involved. Because it also happens to be below the house. So that stink and everything would come into the house. No, there's not a functional. People are stopping by to look at it. People are slowing down and looking at it. People have questions. And I'm just waiting until 8:20. I'll make the phone call. Be like, yeah, I got a dead deer in my yard. What do I do? Charge admission, right? They all want it to. Yeah, it's Wait, I live in Utah. Yeah, we've had the same. I kid you not. Me and my spouse would see a dead deer and be like, I wonder if we can eat that. What's the process of claiming that? I guess I'll find out. Yeah, Justin, honestly, if I could get about 20 pounds of that deer or more, that would set me up for quite a while. That's provided that, it's safe to eat. I would have it tested and everything first. I'd get gloves on and move it on my property. You got a high tree. I'm not butchering it outside my house. I rent. I wouldn't be allowed to do that in the first place. Oh, I gotta make a phone call. Figure shit out. Have someone come and drag it off the property. Worst case scenario, I don't get it. This is worst case scenario. You want to hand me Max again?
Not right now.
No? Alright. You don't like nearby, you could build a catapult. No, not anymore. I get along with my neighbors now. Feels weird getting along with neighbors.
getting along as it barely communicate.
It's the perfect type of neighbor. They don't bother me. I don't bother them. I can't do anything about the outdoor kitties. But as long as I don't leave it there for an entire day, cats aren't going to go after it. I don't know where Frodo's at. Yeah. You just steal your neighbor's doggy for cuddles. She's very cute and cuddly. Would a no trespassing sign help keep others from taking it too? I wonder if Villain Support has ever done any of the villains from the Fallout universe. I've done a couple videos here and there. Now that we're larger, I should do some Fallouts. You know what I should do? I haven't played the Fallout first game though, so I don't know how to do that. I should kind of do what Chris does with the Dresdens, but with the Fallout series, Fallout 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this TV series. That'd be 5 videos. Why do you look depressed? Yeah. Why are you so sad? Oh. Oh. Yeah. You were thinking about it because you saw the news that the remastering Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas are released on the same day the Fallout TV series season 2. That means they've been working on that remaster for a while then. There's no way that because otherwise they're causing people to do crunch time. Oh. You're yelling into my armpit. That's what you're doing. You're yelling into the void. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, it's just an upscale remaster, I suppose. You want to be seen on camera? Is that what it is? Alright, about 2 more minutes. I know it's a short stream, but on top of just being kind of out of it, I've got to take care of that dead deer. It's a great way to start the day and the stream, isn't it? It's like, got a dead deer in my yard. This is a great start to the day. And you have a friend in West Virginia, whenever he hunts deer, he saves backstrap and process the rest of it in a sausage. He has no answer when you keep asking him why. And this is what I'll say. I don't have the room for the dead deer. I could fit safely and still have room for other things. About 20 to 30 pounds, maybe 40. 40 might be pushing it, of meat. There's way more meat on that deer than I can fit in my fridge and freezer. Gonna pass out in just over an hour when you finish work. Got basically 0 sleep due to your sinuses. Oof. I missed one of the comments. Here's what it is, Lou. I take care. Hope you get it sorted quickly. Same thing, Nico. I know they've been doing Fallout 3 since they released the Oblivion Remaster, and it's supposed to get the same treatment, but I can't find any info on the New Vegas one. Well, the New Vegas remaster has effectively been done already. I mean, all the people all the fans who remastered it as like for mods and shit, realistically speaking, they're not allowed, like legally. That code is up for grabs. So legally, the developers could go, yoink. Don't fall asleep. Yeah. 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 Well, unfortunately, Rogue, we're gonna call it. So I will say this for next time, though. Next time we're live, if you've got Twitch and you got Prime, and you want to support us, you can do so without it costing you a dime by having them linked and using your Prime sub. Anyways, still copyrighted to the new author, technically, but they could easily get permission. Yeah, probably. Very hard to tell once it's compiled. Yeah. Anyways, remember to hydrate, eat food, and take your meds if you have meds. Wish y'all peace of mind, serenity, and spirit, harmony, among others. So the winds blow your sails our way again. Have an Acme day. Have an Acme day as Parkville. Have an Acme day. Will be retroactively built to your account. Have an Acme day. And have an Acme day simply means have the best day you possibly can. And remember, if you find a dead deer in your yard, Google will tell you exactly which service to call. But don't eat something if you don't know how it died. Stay safe, everyone.